Hi out there in the YouTube world. This video is going to be about coming out to your parents, being gay. And what the frick does that mean? Who are you? What does that have to do with you? Are you like a freak? Is there something wrong with you? Are you deformed? No. There's nothing wrong with you at all. And you can even tell how gay someone is through their chart. And I've kind of kept that a secret of mine up until this point in time. And I'm not going to disclose that just publicly to everybody all the time. But I'm going to mention it in this video, just in this brief segment of time. So if you see this, good for you. And know that, like, it's built in your character. And that it does not mean that, like, okay, yes, there is certain circumstances where someone might have had, like, traumatic experiences, and that can alter their personality. But a lot of that's built in your chart to begin with. So regardless of situations of the past, that molds your character to now. And so many people, I find, especially with this gay thing, like, we have the churches who have really indoctrinated so many people into believing, like, especially with the context of marriage, that we have to have, like, one partner, and that everything has to be just two people. You were supposed to have interactions and contact, not necessarily sexually, but contact and interaction and exchange of information, nonetheless, with so many individuals. The more, the merrier. And the church has done a very good job at dividing us and conquering and splintering us all into these little fractals. That all these little bits and pieces on the ground we want to say is our self. It's our whole entire person. Well, you have to really collect your pieces, scrape them into a pile, and melt them into one piece that is your true self. And when you have true realization of these pieces that are your self, then you'll have a recollection and understanding of yourself. And it's really not about judging other people, like if they're fractalated into pieces. Help them to collect those pieces and to understand that, like, you're really special, and that just because, like, your parents or whoever you feel this negative wall of energy pushing on you. I want you to understand that that negative energy, that negativity, is coming from them, not from you. So you're special. Like, there's so many ancient religions and tribes over the world, like indigenous people, who considered people who were gay or bi to be two-spirited because they contain the life essence of male and female in one body. How freaking special are you? Huh? I know that makes me special. And the mere fact that I can recognize that, acknowledge that, and accept it gives me, like, extreme potentiality of expression, because I don't allow those to be hindrances in my character. Most of those hindrances, which are taught, indoctrinated into you through our culture, and you need to just let that all go. But really, really let it all go. And when you truly do so, and you're just pure and innocent like a child, then you'll realize how silly so many of the world conflicts are, and how based off of money and control and greed so many of them are. And it will free yourself. So, if you're gay, or, like, lesbian, or whichever, like, if you're, like, two-spirited, as the ancient spiritual people would say, then know that you're pretty wise, and you might have a broad concept of some of the deeper things on my channel. More so than some of the straight people. Not to say you straighties are all negative, because I'm not saying that, but because most of you are pretty good and accepting and kind, and, you know, as above, so below, and as within, so without. And as my within, I understand that you're all kind and loving, and that anything that is received to me is because of some negativity that you have within yourself. And I don't judge you or hold it against you. I forgive you for anything, as long as you're willing to grow and change. But, yeah, you don't have to change being gay, because that's in your chart, and it's in your stars, it's in your heavens, it's in your planets. It's you. And it's special. And, like, try to look at your natal chart and find something special that you love about it, instead of picking out negative things, because it's not going to change and it's not going to go away. But you can embrace its nature. And when you see its nature, like a part of your chart that's good, then you're able to bring that good out instead of the negative aspect. Because all of the signs in the zodiac have a contrary nature to them, which can, you know, it can be good or bad. But it depends on the lens or the slant that you want to give on it. And if you're aware of it, well then, you're aware of your gifts and talents. So, good for you. Look up your chart. And let me know if this video has helped you, because, you know, like, we just passed the equinox, so we're into the summer now. Days are officially longer than night. So, I'm really happy about that. It represents new beginnings, and it means spring is here, so the plants are all going to start to grow. I'm Taurus sun sign, moon Gemini, and that's all in the first quadrant. And yeah, so this is like my time. So, subscribe and let me know your thoughts, and spread this video if you think it's cool. But peace, and I'll see you in my next video.